I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated. Oh.
Well, welcome Scorpio to Channel with Future Tarot. Today we're going to do your mid-July love reading. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Scorpio. Please take the messages that resonate with you. Claim them for yourself. Toss the universe. What doesn't? It doesn't matter. It's not meant for you. That's okay. Don't try to force it to fit. Check out the placements and the readings that correspond with that if you need more guidance, okay? Scorpio, I'm going to use a singing bowl. Be mindful. I don't want to blast your eardrums out or anything else like that. So when I do, take that deep breath in. Exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. It's going to help balance your energies, kind of set your intentions, prepare for the messages in the reading, okay? If you are new or returning to the channel, welcome. So happy to have all of you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. It means so much to me to see the channel growing. I cannot express it enough. It does. Even the commenting, one of the three, all three, it means so much. Okay, so thank you. All right, Scorpio, we're going to grab out your energy, your partner's energy. Feel free to roll reverse. Don't force anything to make it fit. If it doesn't, it doesn't, okay? So don't try to make it do so. Okay, and yeah, so let's get started, Scorpio. Peace, love, health, and wealth, Scorpio. I keep hearing in my head, I feel like this is either you saying this to someone or someone this is said to you. I really feel like this is you saying to someone, don't say words with your mouth. Don't say words with your mouth that your ass can't cash. So don't make any false promises. I guess if you can't deliver is sort of what that's saying. Not sure why. I just kept hearing that over and over. So take that how it resonates, if it resonates for you. Let's come in here for love in terms of Scorpio. July 2023. What's their overall energy for Scorpio? We got that World card coming out. Look at that completion. I do feel like this is all about things coming full circle, Scorpio, coming into a reading. I felt like there, and I know I've been saying for some time, but for each level of us, there's been a different sense of rebirth, a different sense of growth. Scorpio, you're really transcending through it. Now, I feel like you've been hit with obstacles for some time, and this Scorpio is things kind of starting to come out. There's victory here. That rite of passage is coming through. You're going to start to see light at the end of the tunnel. Your manifestations are coming into being. We do have that Eight of Rings, the Eight of Swords, indecision coming out. That is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We got the King of Roses, the King of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy out there. And the Four of Swords coming out here in reverse. That need for privacy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Indecision, again, an independence on the bottom of the deck. I keep seeing, there's where I see indecision. You do have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck as well, underlying energies. So determination for something is coming in. There is a sense of, you wanting this independence, but I feel like in some ways life is kind of pushing you back, making you feel like you're dependent on someone or something. What's coming in here for Scorpio's partner's energy? I just want to see what your partner's energy is like, and we'll draw out some oracle messages as well. What's coming in here for Scorpio's partner's energy? We do have that new moon coming out here. Actually, I think it is today, our noon, on the 17th, that's right. And Cancer coming. So, the end of the week. It's a good time to set your new intentions, and there's new beginnings coming in with that energy as well. All right, Scorpio. Let's go in here for Scorpio's partner's energy. This deck does not offer reversal, so if it does, I will just correct it, okay? We do have helpless and hopeless there, number 8. That's feeling left out here. I feel like feeling alone. Yeah, that's your partner's feeling a little bit isolated, Scorpio. at this time, awaiting the results from this situation, from the hard work that they've been putting in. The manifestation, there's the Magician card coming out. They're trying to manifest things into being. And then we have the Tower card coming in for them, that sense of rebuilding. On the bottom of the deck, that taking the lead energy comes in for them. You know, feeling alone here is going to put them in a sense of that Tower moment. I feel like it's going to sort of initialize that Tower moment for them, Scorpio, because they're going to realize that in some way maybe they pushed a situation a little bit too far. And it's going to leave them feeling a little bit helpless, hopeless, alone. And, you know, maybe the results that they had hoped for, I thought they were building towards, didn't, you know, come to fruition as the way they thought. Not saying they won't, but I feel like for your partner, this is a sense of taking the lead, taking a look at what they're, you know, trying to rebuild or build with you. And, you know, why it wasn't going as planned, okay? So we do have camera, so reminiscing, keepsake perception, learn from the past, make memories. Scorpio, sometimes, you know, you can be that stubborn sign that likes to redo some things over and over. Someone likes you, Scorpio. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting energy. And I feel like we can, you know, in terms of the past, I feel like we can hold on to things from the past, the memories of the past, the golden days, hoping that those are going to return here. And I feel like this is a sense of coming to this understanding. So where you've done a lot of growth. I feel like maybe your partner's a little bit on the beginning of that growth cycle. Because I feel like I see a lot different wavelengths, different wants and needs coming out here at this time. Now, that doesn't mean that it has to end in, you know, a split, but it doesn't mean that you're going to have to take a look at where they differ now and how you can either correct them or, you know, what you're going to do about that situation. So we do have chemistry coming out here, Scorpio, and so it says there's a strong magnetic attraction. Feel very attracted to this person. And we have let go of those control issues. So someone here, probably both of you, Scorpio, to be real, you know, need to allow the situation to unfold naturally. Stop trying to control your relationship to the spectrum or the idea that it isn't maybe according to everyone else's standards going the way it needs to be, right? I love how everybody's opinions always give us the idea of what is wrong with our relationships when, you know, the real, you know, idea is that they're not even addressing the ones they've got with themselves. So it's always easier to look and point fingers at, you know, and I feel like someone could be throwing, you know, some harsh judgment your way in terms of how you've handled or dealt with the situation or partnership, right? And there's a control, a sense of trying to control the outcome that is creating a blockage here. Okay? Too many cards, Scorpio. What's coming in here for Scorpio in terms of love? We have 33, that master number, Scorpio. Appreciate the moment. So every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And then this one did flip over, as you can see, and it's 31. Love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. When you finally meet your person that gives that real hard, you know, authentic gamma about, you know, the you know, parts of the past, especially with Scorpio, you know, you've definitely been hurt a few times, and it's definitely left you a little bit jaded, and you're learning how to love again, Scorpio. And it is a process. It is a deep, and especially for a Scorpio, it can be a hard, dark process to really understand and allow yourself to be vulnerable again. Allow yourself to even consider, you know, putting your heart out there again is something that it can make you feel very isolated, make you feel very, you know, not scared, but like cautious at every little thing coming your way. So we have the Emperor coming out here, Scorpio, Aries energy. This is authority, and I feel like this is that sense of, well, it could be a father figure or some other authority figure, but I really want to say, I feel like this is you taking back control of the situation, your own heart, and the way it goes forward. What's coming in here for you, Scorpio, in terms of love? Slide last oracle message, and then we'll jump right into this tarot. You've done a lot of growth, Scorpio, and I feel like what was not necessarily, what was for you 6-8 months ago, I feel like it's no longer for you in one way or another. I feel like we've got love, number 20 coming out here, Scorpio. We have number 27, the sacred woman coming out here, Scorpio, and 30, sexual freedom, Scorpio. You're the literal zodiac sign of sex, so that could be impacting you in some way or another. Maybe you're disconnected in that sense, for some of you, but since the sexual revolution began in the 1960s, I feel like there is many misconceptions about sexual freedom that's evolved into supposed truths, right? The idea that having many sexual partners or having sex early on in a relationship makes a person liberated is obviously misleading. So in our society, we often see the word love used in place of more appropriate descriptions like sex or lust, especially in the media or social conversation. But how many people you have sex with or how soon is not a genuine guideline for sexual freedom, nor is it a marker to measure yourself by, right? Sexual freedom is a deeply personal matter and needs to be explored with maturity and respect for yourself and your partner, obviously. So if you're seeking a new partner, it's kind of essential that you be clear about how you value your own sexuality, be aware of the real impact that physical intimacy has upon you. Resist that temptation to have sex with a prospective partner in an attempt to secure that relationship. Obviously, we all know that doesn't work. And I'm not saying wait until you're married or blah, all that nonsense. I'm just saying don't jump in. You don't have to jump into that energy first. In this existing relationship, it can be really important to realize that sex is much more than intercourse, and that you and your partner could kind of reignite your interest in sex through simple acts of caressing, hand-holding, bathing together, whatever it is. But it's time to let go of that social norm or idea that you compare yourself to in your sexual self-permission to be authentic, Scorpio. True sexual freedom is about giving yourself permission to express and explore yourself and share in ways that are deeply meaningful to you, right? That's what's important here. And your partner, of course, but, obviously most important to you. That sacred woman is all about an energy. I feel like potentially destructive forces that are available when the feminine part of you is treated as trivial. So in modern life, it applies to both men and women, right? Meaning that women must be prepared to value themselves and act upon as if they want to be respected by their partners, right? But I feel like this is not playing games, making idle threats or pretending to be someone you're not. You're not compromising yourself, your integrity from your physical security or a life that's less than fulfilling. And, by alienating the disrespectful part of you're making it clear to everybody that your power is not to be doubted, Scorpio. And I feel like it's going to help you do away with any self-sabotaging behaviors right now. It's also going to help you have the courage to know what you need to do, Scorpio, that maybe you have not been doing because you didn't believe or just were resistant to, making this choice for whichever reason. That love card coming out is, is there another word in any language that has so many meanings, ever so, overused and misused? We long for it, we agonize over its absence, but what does it really mean, right? To some people, love is about fidelity and loyalty. To some, it's about getting married. To some, it's about sharing. And to others, it's about obligation and what you owe the people who love you. And I feel like we use that word to conjure up the idea frequently, yet we see shallow expressions of love everywhere, especially media and entertainment and otherwise. But this is saying, think about what love is really for you. It's very important for you to make time to contemplate love and how you can create it in your life. And make sure you focus on the vibration, the presence of being it. You're going to begin to realize something amazing, Scorpio. Something that maybe you haven't looked at in terms of love in the past. And not saying that it's going to be bad, but it is, again, going to change the way you see this situation, the way you go forward in this situation, right? Jumping into the tarot, so my dears, again, completion coming out here. So promises will be kept, your deepest desires are going to be fulfilled. This is a major milestone that's going to be reached, and You're going to soon attain a degree of achievement and understanding that is going to give you your, efforts of true love and improve your existing relationships. Don't sacrifice right now, Scorpio. Because true love never requires anything to do like that. You finally have come to know yourself. Be yourself always and in all ways, right? You're announcing your love to the world, and it's a perfect time to exchange this energy, right? Long cycles come to a closure, and a new cycle's beginning, Scorpio. And it's a potent time to set your intentions to make new dreams based on your, very new situation or come to be new situation. Throw off any old habits or outlive their usefulness. Open up your senses and see the opportunities as exciting discoveries. You may want to travel right now. You may want to see something different. I feel like you have a real sense of let's just do it. You're ready for this victory card coming next. So this is your victory is going to last longer if you really want what you're going after, right? So make sure that is. But I feel like the spotlight is going to be on you at this time as well. It's going to be a very happy time. You're feeling really charismatic and you're ready to make some important decisions about the future. So keep in mind, your partner may not be feeling so worthy, but be sensitive to their feelings. Because you are a caring person. You're not wanting to step over anybody's toes, right? This indecision coming out, being indecisive could work against you in this case, Scorpio. If you're feeling hopelessly alone or overly restricted by this relationship, you will encounter a crisis of indecision in either yourself or your person. One of you may be not able to commit to this relationship because there's some sort of circumstances here of the past. You may be able to get yourself out of that unpleasant situation because there's some sort of family or person's demands or disapproval of something that's causing a nick. Decide not to be around those toxic people or you will feel insecure and continue or start to make inappropriate, not so good decisions that you will have not the best energy trying to get out of. This is saying, I feel like, that you've earned this, right? This is, I feel like a powerful energy for you. Loyalty is going to be shown to you, and your loyalty will be rewarded. You're going to manifest your dream life and your true love as well. And I will think it's going to come quite soon for you as well. You're going to fall in love fast. This dynamic person will open the door for many possibilities for a better situation than you experienced in the past, okay? This Four of Swords in reverse is, if you're looking for, love or trying to find it back in your situation, there's a lot of anxiety, again, isolation, loneliness. It is preventing you from putting yourself into the, places and situations where you can be. Problems in this existing relationships could be the result of both of you avoiding opening your heart to commitment because true love has the potential to cause true pain, right? So you could feel very sort of impotent, unable to make real necessary changes. Your energy is very drained and, by the upsets. You're reluctant to withdraw your attention from an unpleasant situation, but you must retreat from this limiting, though temporary circumstance because, again, it's going to have nasty thoughts and energies and it's going to give your partner a feeling of hopeless and helpless energy. Both of you are feeling alone. I feel like all you need is each other, but you're very resistant to that because there's a lot of tension in this area. I feel like right now, cutting, you could cut through the tension with a knife right now, and I feel like that is going to build a mount if somebody doesn't kind of take up that steam and address the situation from a common level head. Awaiting the results of, hard work. Your partner's sitting there going, okay, well, I've caught up in the hard work. Where's my results here? Manifesting, yeah, they are, but there's going to be a tower moment, something that's going to come in and change the course. Now, it's not because it's going to be tearing something down, it's going to be rebuilding what was broken. So what was kind of unsteady, the foundations on this partnership are going to start to crumble little bit by little bit. There's going to be an explosive energy. I feel like that's when there's going to be taking the lead. There's going to be a strengthening bond from your partner. Your partner's going to step up and say, okay, look, this is what I want. I'm not going to continue to let this fall apart. I need to show you. Let's rebuild, because I feel like it's worth it. And if you guys sit down and do that, you got that chemistry. And if you kind of let go of those control issues, you're going to start to move on up again. So, don't write checks with your mouth that your ass can't catch, right? Cash. So, again, be mindful of your words. And don't put out the vibe of wanting something that you don't on both sides of it, right? Be authentically real with yourselves and each other. Till next time, my friends, namaste.